So I thought I may start this vlog out with telling you a little story about what happened to me this past week. I haven't been driving my truck because my tires have not been the greatest. And so I decided that I was going to drive my truck a couple miles down the road and back home. But as I went down the road, I kept hearing a thump, 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 thump sound. And it just kept getting louder and louder and louder. Come on, buddy. And as I was driving and the sound kept getting louder and louder, I decided I need to just go back home. And that's what I did. And what happened is the tread was coming off of my tire. I did order some tires last Thursday evening, and they were here on Saturday morning. So this Monday, Michael went and he has got them put on for me. So I have brand new tires and we can all go as a family. We've been having to drive his work car and the truck if we all wanted to go somewhere. But now we're able to go, all of us, and it's a blessing. And I don't have to worry about my tire coming apart or popping or, you know, whatever it's called. But I'm glad that's done and over with, and that I didn't have to deal with that. He took care of it, which I'm so thankful for that. But just come along with me in my day and just see what I'm going to be doing. I don't know what I'm going to be vlogging today, but he's going to be in it. Aren't you? Yeah, you're going to be in it. Mama, that's right. I've come outside because I'm going to show y'all my tires and stuff, and I need to go check for chicken eggs, but I'm going to turn this camera around and let y'all see the new tires that we got. And there they are. My rims are really nasty looking from where it's just been yucky, but I have new tires, and they drive good, so that's what matters. I'm going out here to the chicken coop now, and I did get like 8 eggs. I got a real little bitty one this morning, and I'm hoping that's a good sign because maybe my chickens are going to start laying more. It has been warmer outside the last few days, and it's supposed to be staying in the 50s and 60s for the next week, and I'm hoping that it doesn't go below 40 or anything in the weeks to come. And we're going to go into springtime, and I'm really excited about that because I'm going to be planning things, and I'm just really excited about it because it's something that I get so much joy doing. So going up here, and I'll let y'all know and probably see what I got going on up here as well. There's all my chickens. They think I'm coming up here to give them something, I guess. They all huddle up right there in that corner. You can hardly see Mary. She's sticking her head up out the window there in the back. Hey guys. Yeah, I got water down there from where it's just been so yucky. I got to get some hay and put out there soon. Go around here. It got really muddy. I'm going to have to do something right here in this area because it's so muddy. But the baby chicks are all right here. I put those barrels because I thought, well, if they wanted to get in that, or not barrels, those are totes. If they want to get in that, if it's sprinkling or anything like that, or raining, they could. And they stayed in it most of yesterday. Well, not all of yesterday. We had a few area or times during the rain that it stopped, but they do huddle over here a little bit as well. But they seem to be doing good, and I'm really excited about getting this tilled up soon. The area that is over that way, we're gonna like fence that in back there and let them, the baby chicks back there, till they're bigger to go in. And we'll probably maybe make a hole down here so that the chickens can come out. But soon we're gonna have to do something here because all this is gonna get tilled up for me to be ready to plant. And I'm hoping this weekend I'll have that done. I've gotten 13 eggs today, so that's good. And hopefully maybe I'll get a few more because we're just at, I think, around 11:45, 12 o'clock. It could be a little bit earlier. It could be a little bit before 12 is what I believe it is. But I need to start looking at the time before I start trying to tell time on here. But it's early, so I'll probably get a few more today, and that's exciting. And hopefully I did sell some eggs this morning. I sold 3 cartons, so that's great. and probably will get a few more customers since it's going to be warm. Some of my customers that have been by haven't been by in a few weeks, and some it's been almost a month. So I say that they'll start coming back since it's warm and there's no ice or snow, because that's really hindered my people coming by. But hopefully I'll get some people coming and buying some eggs, and that's exciting. I did want to look at these flower beds. I do have a rose bush right here and one right in that area, and that plant up there, I don't know if it's going to make it. I don't know if it's going to come back up. The rose bushes look like they're doing pretty good. These, I'm not really sure. I don't know what they're called, but they're these big puffball looking flowers, and they do have a name, but I could not tell you what they are at this moment. I'm going to go over here to the other side. Our porch, I'm hoping, see how tacky it looks. This last year we tore off all this carpet and we scraped some. We still got to scrape a whole bunch more. I think we want to get, I don't know, we may keep the step, we may not. We may just make our own, but we're going to get this all painted, I believe, until we can get the siding done, which we're planning on that at some point. But over here is another one of these plants, but all that growing around it, I'm going to have to get, those are just weeds. But I have another rose bush right here, which it looks okay. It looks like it's doing okay. And I've got one right here, so it looks pretty good. I'm not too worried about the rose bushes. And I may have to buy new plants to go right there. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to put new mulch and stuff in here as well, because we'll probably have to do something every year to kind of spruce it up a little bit. But I've got some like lily, like the little yellow lily things that are right here. And down here, I gotta clean that out. But down here at this end, I had something planted here like a tulip thing. I don't know if it will come back this year. We will see how that works out. I'm not real sure about that. Now right here are my strawberries, and they seem to be doing good. I believe they're going to make it through the winter time, so that will be good. Hopefully I'll get more fruit off of them. Last year I got a few strawberries, but it wasn't a whole lot. So I'm hoping this year that we will get a good harvest. Maybe I can make some jelly, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how that turns out. Over here, it's going to be ugly right now, but just go with me. This is my herb garden. I have those down there are Brussels sprouts. I have to pull that up, and I got a few onions down there that came up. And I'm going to have to pull most of this out. I do have some thyme still there and some mints, but once it gets a little bit warmer, we may see about other things starting to come up. I'm going to have to clean all these leaves and stuff out of here and just get it looking better. And then, let's see here, let's go over here. Over here, I dumped out one of my containers, and I didn't realize that I had garlic in it growing. So now I have garlic right here growing. So that's always yay. And they've actually bulbed out quite a bit, because I only had one in there, and I've got a bunch of garlic right here growing. So we will just see how those turn out. I do have these containers right here up against my building, and I will have a couple more up here as well, and I've got to clean those out. But this is where my peppers will be, and they did fabulous last year with growing, and this is how I will be growing my peppers as of this year. I did grow some of them in the actual garden bed, but they didn't turn out so well. And I also got this container, and I'm not really sure. I may grow peppers in it, and I may put flowers. Who knows? We don't know yet. Well, the boys have been eating crackers, and you can tell. We got to get this cleaned up, guys. What do you think, Micah? Yeah. What do you think?
I'm spinning around.
Spinning around? What about these crackers in my floor? What do you think about that? Are you going to help me get it cleaned up? Yeah? Okay. Well, let's get it cleaned up.
Yeah.
Did Daddy go bye-bye? Yeah. Be careful. He went bye-bye. Bye. What are you doing over there? It's Mecca! Are you stuck? Come on. This is the new map that I have put up. We are learning the continents, and then we're going to learn the oceans and reading a map and all that good stuff. And this is the new one that I hung up. And Micah and the other boys seem really excited about it. We have been going over it. So hopefully this will be a good visual for them. This was given to me by somebody. I have a cousin, and her daughter is in actual public school, and the public school teacher was going through some of the things that she had, and she got rid of a whole bunch, and I believe this is where this came from. Micah is working on his English.
Mom.
Good job, buddy. And I did want to show y'all a few things that we've been doing. I have been having him write his letters and stuff, and we're just working on handwriting. I have went through this book with the little ones, and we have done a bunch of those. We've already went through the ABCs, so we're going to have to move on to something different. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, because I have one that he is basically preschool, and I have one that's kindergarten, but would be considered that if they were in actual public school. But this is something that me and Micah have been just going over, and this is just like on Fridays or so we do review, and it's just something fun to keep him interested and liking doing things. But this is a fun little book, and I buy these little ones kind of like this, or you can go to the Dollar Tree and they have them as well, the smaller books that are just $1, and they have stickers, and it's all that good stuff. Now at the Dollar, I think it's the Dollar Tree. Yeah, the Dollar Tree, they have $1 books that are like this, and you can do shapes, color. This one's colors, and you can do, they have ABCs, they have numbers, they have all those kind of things there. And I usually will get them and just work with the little ones until they start learning really what the sounds are and different things like that. I do make copies out of other books, because I do use what is it called, Rod and Staff books for math and English. And these little books that I'm doing with Micah are just kind of review stuff, because we've already went over things, and we're just kind of learning and reviewing and getting very confident in those things. And then once we get those down, we will move on. He is into reading, he is reading, and we have just now started spelling tests, and he made 100 on his first one, and he's working on his next one for this week. And that's kind of what I do at first, and then gradually we move up and do different books and different grades and all that stuff. But the basics, if you gotta get them reading skills in first, and math skills, and then you can kind of move on to other things. But that's what I do. I'm not telling anybody what to do. That's what I do. That's what I recommend, and that's what I've done. So, but you can do it cheaply, or you can do it really expensively. There's all kinds of stuff out there. There's all kinds of curriculums out there, and I would just recommend whatever you're able to do and you get, and it's comfortable, and you get the groove of it, and it's like, okay, let's do this, do it. Because they're going to get it, they're going to learn it, and they're learning just as much or more than they would be if they were in public school. And I'm not down in public school, hear me out, I'm not, but I was one of those children that was kind of passed along, and I seen it whenever I actually sent Maggie to public school. I seen that other kids were behind, and they were just getting pushed on through, and I didn't like that, and I didn't agree with that. So I'm just thankful that I did pull her out, and we started this journey of homeschool. I feel bad because I do feel like I've messed up with her in some areas, but she has come so far, and she is doing great in her schoolwork. She only has 4 more years of school actually to do or so, and she's going to be done. So she was my test baby. But hopefully we will do good with the boys and have a better outlook on things. I did have this mindset of I had to do everything like the public school did, and that just was not feasible and did not work in my home. So we are doing things a lot different these days, and it's working great for us, and that's what we do. Hey guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you come back. God bless you, and I'll see you later.